My team wanted me to have the Viking. I feel is a little bit used from the Scandinavian fighters, used up already. Because many people call themselves the Viking. But what can I say? I look more like a Viking. So. Ooh, that's a hard one. I have never trained with Junior dos Santos, and I don't know his power and how hard he hits or anything like that. But I know about Alistair, how hard he hits and how strong he is. So I think Alistair is going to be the new champion in the UFC. Well, that's great. That's great. Um, Simeon is a very talented fighter. He already have I think 16 wins. Um, so he has good experience already. Of course, it's going to be a new step up for him now, but I think this first fight is a very good fight for him. He fight with a Swedish guy, also first fight in UFC, so they're both going to have their debut at the same day. And Simeon is very well rounded. He's good in the stand up. He's good on the ground. And he has a very nice hairstyle. No, it's great to have another Norwegian guy. I've been, yeah, of course. It's great that the sport is growing in Norway, even it's still illegal. And yeah, I would like to have many more guys in UFC. Yes, but maybe not this early. There's been a lot of talk about the UFC in Sweden, and but then you hear the date, and then it's not confirmed, and then the people say, oh yeah, it's gonna be this date, and then you hear no, it's not confirmed again. It was back and forth like this a lot. So it was very good to finally get a date and a confirmation that they're gonna have the event in Sweden. Of course, the bad thing is that they cannot do like a pay-per-view because of the time difference. So I think it's going to be a great card anyway. But a lot of the biggest names they're not gonna run in Sweden. Huh? So it's gonna be, but that's good also, because then the European fighters can get a chance to more European fighters can get a chance to fight there. Yeah, maybe bus driver. I paid my debt. That's what I did, and I didn't have much money left, so I didn't really get to enjoy too much of the money. Definitely. It's good to see that some journalists now are doing a real good job, and because it's not many years ago that if you talk about like MMA, only they were only compared to criminals and gangsters, underground environments, and so that's changing now. People understand now more the effort and the hard training you need to put in to be a athlete in the mixed martial arts. That's I don't know if it's harder training than the other sports, but still but at least you have to train very professional now to compete in a high level. I really hope he's going to be into some kind of sports, because if you don't do sports, then you're going to have too much time, and then you're going to start to do all other stupid things. So I hope we're going to do some sports. It's not important for me that he wants to be if he wants to become a fighter or not. But I would like to see him training, at least some martial arts, because I think it's very good for of course for your body, for the whole, just for the training, and but also for your head. It gives you confidence, and also it gives me a good feeling to know that he's able to defend himself also if something should happen, you know. Yes, absolutely. It's gonna be a good experience. Yeah, I definitely feel more relaxed this time. My head is in a better place, and also I know a little bit more about the experience again now. It's not so long ago since the last time now, and yeah, I don't feel like I don't feel stressed the same way like I did last time. He's a tough guy, and see him take a lot of punishment, and it probably will not be easy to finish him, but that's what I'm gonna work for anyway. You know, I always try to finish my fights and my opponents, and I will try everything I can, but it's hard to say. You can say I basically did 3 days a week more stand-up training, and 2 days a week more ground. So a little bit more stand-up than ground, and of course I have better sparring for stand-up than wrestling and ground in Golden Glory. So I probably based a little bit more on the stand-up. I was training with Gökhan Saki, Errol Zimmerman, Denis Stoynik, Sergey Karitonov, Jamal, Philip Verlinden. Yeah, many guys, many heavyweight guys in Golden Glory, good fighters. Yeah. It's always always you want to win, of course, without any injuries. But I'm expecting a hard fight here, and Russow, he's a tough guy, so it's very hard to say, you know. And if I cannot focus on try to fight without getting injured, then it will not be a good fight. I'm gonna do what I can, and what happens, you know. And, but of course, if I can choose, I will will not have any injuries. I would like to fight as many times as possible. Depends on injuries, and yeah, mostly injuries. It depends on, you know, and how many fights UFC gonna give me this year. I will take every fight I can. It would be great because I have a lot of friends in Sweden, and I know there's gonna be a lot of Norwegian people coming to watch. And I never fought in Sweden in an MMA fight. I fought in Finland, but never in Sweden. And also, this is like a historic event in Scandinavia, and something I really would like to be a part of. Thank you so much. It was my pleasure.